So you want to take this club and you want to move the club back with your left shoulder. And now look.
Hey everybody, hope everything's going great for you. I'm really excited to make a video today. I've been thinking very intensely about what my follow-up video is going to be to all this left shoulder work. And I think it's pretty important. So the one thing I'd like to say is, just like a round of golf, I would like for the people in my comments section to be gentlemen and to treat it like you're playing a round of golf, you know? A lot of people have opinions, but I think that it's not nice to be a bully and act like, oh, I have no way to prove what I'm talking about, but you don't know what you're talking about. If you have an opinion, it's great if you back it up with something other than I'm telling you how to do it. But that being said, the ideas of this left shoulder work is really important to me, and I'm going to tell you why. I had made a reference earlier in a video about the double beat cabriole, one of the most difficult steps in professional ballet, where I received a tip from a gentleman that was all I needed to take me from not being able to do it at all to all of a sudden I could do it as well as the greatest dancers in the world. That was a tremendous moment for me, and I realized how important little tiny differences can make to the execution of some movement. Now, I've been looking a lot at Dustin Johnson and how he uses that left shoulder, and his right shoulder gets so low compared to his left shoulder. His shoulders are like this. It's so crazy. And Lee Trevino is the same way. Mr. Hogan is very similar. And it's remarkable because their chest is essentially facing the target. But this is the thing that I said before. When you see these two shoulders can work independently of each other. I can move this one in, I can move this one in. And specifically, I see choppers that when they hit the ball, they hit it like this. These two shoulders come together as they throw the club head down at the ball. So you don't want to do that. You want to keep this left shoulder moving out of the way. Now I'm going to tell you something that I think is extremely important to prove what I'm talking about. I got a great tip back in my martial arts days. I was always a good boxer. I had fast hands and a decent amount of power. But there's always these guys that had like super power with their punches when they rock a heavy bag. And I got a tip by way of Roy Jones Jr., who is one of the best boxers in history. And he said that when he wants to throw his right hand with power, it's not just the right shoulder coming forward, he pulls his left shoulder back. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to apply this to my golf swing. Although I haven't swung a golf club in weeks, I'm working on it here in my hotel room. Working on my impact position and doing lots of creative visualization. I believe that believing you can do something deep down all the way, not just, hey, I believe I can do something, but believe it in your core, through your whole body, every cell in your body, through your subconscious and conscious mind. That's the most powerful thing in the world. I believe it's extremely important that you visualize and believe you can do what it is you're trying to achieve. Now, I kind of mentioned that practice is how we get there. It's through the discipline of working on your technique that you're repeating in your imagination that I can do this, I can execute this, I can execute this. And that's how it really gets ingrained into your body. It's funny because Foley and Tiger are always talking about reps. Got to get your reps in. The reps are important, but the reps are secondary because what they're doing is reinforcing this in the nerves that go through your body. But you can do this just sitting by yourself in a hotel room. So I really do believe that, and I'm very excited that hopefully you have to believe you can do it in your mind before you can do it for real. Otherwise, it's luck, and luck can happen to anybody. But I'm working on my impact position here in my hotel room, and I'm doing a lot of creative visualization, seeing myself work on hitting the ball. And one of the things that is tripping me out is, I heard Elkington talking about it, is at impact your hands are way ahead of where it seems like they should be, because your address is so much different. Like your shoulders are square, your hands are in front, and the ball's right there. But when you hit the ball, your hands should be way far ahead. And that's what I've always had a lot of trouble with as well, is de-lofting the club. So that's what I'm working on, creative visualization, working on my impact position, and really trying to get that left shoulder high and that right shoulder low. I had never even really worked on impact position before, but I'm learning every day how important it is.